Hello and welcome. This is Schnozcast. This is our podcast. Cory, how are you?
Oh, hello, sir. I am stupendous. I was trying to come up with something good,
You
but
were going to steal Todd's mighty for a second.
no, I can't do that while he's not here on the
You
show.
could. This is the time to do it. What's he going to do?
Wait, Todd's in the room.
He did say he might call in.
Oh, is that what he's going to potentially do?
But maybe. We don't know.
I guess we'll find out.
But maybe this is a double dog dare across the internet to Todd Dillon to call in. Only for us to go like, who dat?
Who da? New number, who dis?
I'm Bob. How am I doing? Well,
Yeah. Hey, Bob.
I'm doing powerful, sir. I'm doing powerfully good.
Powerful, huh?
Yep. Hey, if you're new to the podcast, thank you for joining. Where have you been all of our lives? But now that you're here and you want to go back and watch or listen to any previous episodes, you can find us out there anywhere we get a podcast. Definitely go check us out on YouTube. You can see Cory's glasses, my glasses, Todd's squinty eyes.
And that big dome of his.
Yep. And give us a like and subscribe if you want to.
Oh, wait, no. Is that... Who's...
What? What?
Is it Phil that's known as King Dome?
Dome. Yeah.
I feel like Todd's head is bigger than Phil's. Or maybe it's just the baldness.
What are you grading that on? Are you grading it on total head size, or are you grading that on like reflective surfaces?
Well, I mean, obviously reflective surfaces.
Oh, he's a big winner.
Todd's got the win all day long.
Yeah.
I'm just talking as far as total circumference of the said dome.
Anton all the way.
Really?
All the way. Yeah. I feel like I've talked about this on the show, and I feel like in the interest of comedy, he would be okay with me mentioning this, but at some point while we were in college, I was lucky enough to get invited, or rather, it's okay if you tag along, to go back to the Anton Parental's house in Hastings, Michigan. And while I was there sitting in their lovely living room, there might have been a green Naugahyde couch. I'm not really sure.
Oh, what?
Naugahyde?
What the hell's that?
It's from the 70s.
Okay.
It's a couch type material that people didn't really necessarily think was bad. They're like, it was in style. Are you searching?
I'm going to
try. Do you want me to spell it for you?
Yeah.
Do you want me to spell it for you?
N-A
U-G
U-G
A-H
A-H
Y-D-E.
Oh, Naugahyde couch.
Yeah.
Oh.
The
That's
word sounds cooler than it actually is, but it's a 70s couch.
I mean, there are a huge variety and different types of styles of these couches, but
Yeah.
it appears as if like the puke green,
Yeah.
or the burnt orange, such as like what you have upstairs.
Yeah, which is not Naugahyde, let's be clear, but it is orange. I have an orange couch upstairs.
Yeah, no, the puke green seems to be the go-to color.
Was the go-to color. Yeah. So anyway, I'm in the living room, and as you did in those times, your kid grew up in the 70s, and it's now the late 80s, early 90s. I can't remember what year it was that I was there, but they had a picture frame with, they had done the thing that parents used to do at that point where they take a picture of you at 1 year old and put it at the 1 o'clock position. And then 2 o'clock was 2 years old, 3 o'clock was 3 years old, all the way around until your senior picture, which went in the center of the sort of clock format of the picture. And
Okay.
so you could kind of watch his head get bigger and bigger and bigger every year until
It filled up the entire center of the
whole center of the frame. Yeah.
Almost couldn't even see the other pictures. It was so.
It's the only thing I remember from that visit. I don't remember who was there. I don't remember what we talked about, but that I remember.
Fair enough.
And I was like, wow, that is... that they say a picture tells 1,000 words, says 1,000 words, tells 1,000 stories. Picture says
Sure.
1,000 words.
It does something.
But this was more of like a lifetime of
Head development.
development. We'll just say
Do you think
part of me feels really guilty for talking about him when he's not here to defend himself? But as I was reminded tonight by my good Teak brother Aaron Fletcher, that's the time when Teaks tell the best stories. When you all right? Yeah,
I went a little heavy-handed on that.
That's probably maybe a shot and a third. So, you need to pass me that too. But thank you, sir.
So
anyway, big head, big picture.
And so I think Phil is a little overdue to be on the show.
I'm not sure he's necessarily dying to get back in the show, to be honest with you, but he did. So last week we...
Oh, son of a bitch.
Oh, man.
Sorry, we have the Wings game up right now.
Yeah, they're playing.
And they were ahead
Buffalo Sabres.
4-1.
And they blew a 3-goal lead.
Yeah, they're now tied 4-4.
But yeah, last week we had a great podcast with the great and powerful Andrew Rivers, stand-up comedian from the Seattle, Washington area. So thanks again to him, and that episode is now available out wherever you get a podcast. It's also on YouTube. Please go check it out. But we had reached out to some friends, Phil, Anton included, to let them know, like, hey, Andrew Rivers is going to be on the show. Appreciate it if you jumped on the YouTube, and if you have any questions for him, like, now's the time to ask. And he was very kind enough to do so. So big shout out to him, even though I just completely insulted him by regaling pictures of his head size. But yeah, King Dome is a insult, a friendly insult that is shared between Todd and Phil. They will both call each other King Dome.
I guess I think the only way to truly figure this out is to have both of them on the show and get a live measuring of the circumference of their domes.
I'm telling you that's unnecessary. I already know the answer to this.
I mean, not that I don't believe you, buddy.
I feel like as they were both walking in the door side by side, you'd be like, okay, stop. This is unnecessary. We don't need to do this. I can see across the room whose head is bigger. It's fine.
Actually, no, hang on.
It might be throwing you because Todd Dillon is a formidable man who's, he's a big, strong man.
His head fits his body as to where Dr.
No,
Phil
neither of their heads fit their body. If you put Phil's head on Todd's body, that would make more sense than the way that it currently is. Put Todd's head on Phil's body would make more sense.
So rather than doing the measurement,
yeah,
I think the only other way to truly tell, Phil has to shave his head. And then we can truly tell whose head is bigger.
He's got a pretty good. There's Phil. If you're listening or watching, with a little bit of salt comes a little bit of sugar. So I'm gonna give you a compliment here and say Phil's got a nice coif going. He's got a full head of hair.
Yeah, I'm not.
He's no reason to shave his head.
Well, he does now.
Well, but again, it's like the George Costanza thing.
It grows back.
But the fear is that it won't. And so a lot of guys who actually have hair might be like, I don't want to shave my head for fear that it won't grow back.
It'll grow. Phil, as a doctor, you should know.
As a doctor.
That your hair will grow back.
As a fellow doctor, Cory.
I'm a scientist, not a doctor.
That's right. Sorry.
But we can mix science. And do they ever mix science and anything in the medical world? Does that happen at all? I don't think it truly really happens, but.
You think that science has
nothing to do with
apart from the medical world?
Yeah, they're two separate things. They don't ever
explain.
They don't ever intermingle. Well, being a scientist, I can tell you that.
Just because you don't know anything medical, but you're a self-proclaimed scientist, does not mean that the two things are separate.
Sure it does.
Well, reach out to us at on Instagram at Schnozcast.
Or you can email us.
Or at schnozcast@gmail.com with any of your existential questions or requests for relationship advice or a big figurative slap in the face for Cory for what he just said.
I'm telling you, man, I've been around the scientific world long enough and the medical world long enough. I know the two never intertwine.
I feel like I trust our listeners enough to know that they're smart enough to recognize that when you start a sentence off with, I'm telling you, man, generally what follows is a bunch of horse shit.
That I find to be true.
Thank you for proving my point. We're about to do a shot, and I've got my 50 and hot, so buy me a shot glass. Full to the brim with Fireball, apparently. And
I've got the old Krosky Dillon shot glass.
From what year?
2005. 20 years ago.
Good vintage. Holy shit, it is. When is their anniversary?
We missed it.
Did we miss it?
Yeah, so did Todd.
Oh, well, that's, yeah, I assumed.
No, that was last year's anniversary, I think. It was 23rd, July 23rd.
Yeah. I think I remember him telling me that he had made some plans because he knew that
the year prior weren't we doing the podcast the night of?
No, it was.
It was at least that week. That's the week that he forgot.
Yeah,
he was
frantically trying to make some plans.
Yeah.
To Todd and Mary.
Cheers, guys.
She's a saint.
To a happy 21 years.
Well. Oh.
All right. Oh.
Wow. That was a healthy one.
Yes, it was. You know the only way to follow that up, Bob.
Not another shot. Oh. Well, so before you do anything, we have to explain this because no one has seen the footage that we shot. They have no idea what we're talking about.
Well, so we were out at a golf outing with some friends of mine that every November 1st, it's Joe. I wish I knew his last name. It's very Italian. But
make up an Italian name.
Cicerelli.
There you go.
Which is, I know it's actually kind of close, but Joe's a gym owner and is very into fitness and working out. And which I shouldn't say working out weight-wise. He loves getting on the exercise bike, and apparently he'll just spend hours upon hours upon hours riding his exercise bike.
All right.
So he had at the golf course, amongst some very interesting drinks, a little bottle of smelling salts. And for those of you that don't know, smelling salts are, back in the day, like Bob's day, used to be...
Yeah, covered wagons and just Conestoga. And
they were just these little packets that you would crack, and it would mix with ammonia and water. And it gives off this pungent smell that when you'd see guys get knocked out on the football field or, pass out for whatever reason, they'd put some smelling salts under their nose to wake them up. Well, come to find out, smelling salts can also be used when you're not passed out to clear up your nasal cavities, give you a little boost of energy, wake you up a little bit. So Joe had a thing of smelling salts, and he was generous enough to let me hit it. And I became quite addicted to it throughout the day.
Before anybody asks the question, I did catch it on camera, and it is amazing. It is an episode that's going to take us quite a while to edit, so It's not going to come out for a while. But I was laughing for probably a good 4 straight minutes after I watched him do the first hit of that. So I asked him, he's like, I'm going to bring this today. And I'm like, do it on the fucking podcast.
So I did get my own bottle of smelling salts.
Yep. You want to plug it? Maybe we get a sponsorship from the smelling salt manufacturer.
So unfortunately, this does not have a brand on it.
Did you buy black market smelling salts?
It just says instant energy and mental clarity smelling salts. It kind of has like almost like a ripoff of the Monster logo on it.
So
I found the brand that Joe actually had, but they sold it. I put it in my wish list.
Yeah.
And then when I went to actually go buy them like a week later, they no longer have that brand on there. So
you got yourself some North Korean smelling salts.
I went with a comparable brand. And so yeah, we're going to do a little hit of smelling salts.
Yeah, you're going to want to watch this, Larry. All right, so here's Cory. Smelling salts, number 1.
Oh, yeah, buddy. Oh. Whew. Holy shit. Oh. Hang on. We got to go in for that.
You going for a cannonball.
Okay. Woo! We're up now. Oh, my eyes are watering.
Never fails to disappoint.
Oh,
I have been tickled every time I've seen you do it. And as of right now, it's probably over a dozen.
Man. I'm telling you, they work.
Yeah, I can see that.
Oh.
If you were like, and nothing, then I'd be like, well, you clearly got ripped off. But the fact that I could see how it working on you is the best part. It's the best part.
Yeah.
The best.
That's good stuff, man.
The best, Jerry.
Good stuff.
Oh man! All right, so I did have a thing that I wanted to talk about here, which is essentially just kind of like a quiz, and I can't remember where I saw it, but I'm like, that's a really interesting question. And the question is, it's not an existential question; it's an actual question. In your opinion, I'll put this out to the audience as well. DM us on Instagram and let us know your thoughts. Who is the greatest sports movie actor of all time? Now, sports movie, there's a lot of sports movies that people think of, but there's also fringe movies that are sports adjacent. But what I'm talking about is the actor that has done. You could call him. You could go by the quantity of sports movies they've done. You could go by the performances. I'm not going to judge on that. I'm just asking, in your opinion, who's the greatest sports movie actor of all time?
And you know what? I told you before we started the show that, because you brought this question up to me, and I thought I had my answer, but then I realized I have to change it now because you did stipulate sports movie.
What did you think I said?
I was just thinking sport, like even a sports show or series.
Oh, like a sports TV show. Got it. Okay.
Yeah, because my answer to that was going to be the guy right over your shoulder there.
Oh, yeah.
The old Jared Keeso Shoresy.
Yeah.
But that doesn't apply to movies, so...
Yep. Until they do the Shoresy movie.
Which I'm surprised hasn't happened yet. Hopefully there's talks about it, because that'd be absolutely fantastic.
I heard they're doing another show.
Are they?
Yeah.
Another Shoresy? Or
I think it's something totally different.
Dude, good for him. He's made... If that's the case, then...
Yeah.
To have 3... or 2 currently very successful shows under your belt.
Letterkenny's officially over.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
But yeah, if he makes a 3rd, then yeah, good for him, dude.
Yeah. And by the way, I know we're getting off topic here, but have you watched The Lowdown on FX? Mm-mm. It's like an 8-episode series. You can get it on Hulu, but wherever you get FX, The Lowdown with Ethan Hawke, fucking fantastic. It's not sports related in any way. But when you mentioned Jared Keeso, it jogged something in my mind that in The Lowdown, the lady who plays his wife in the show, Ethan Hawke's wife, is the actress who plays Tanis in Letterkenny.
That's Ethan Hawke's wife?
In the show.
Oh, in the show. Okay.
Yes. Yeah. But it's a big name show. Ethan Hawke he's not a. I'm sure he would agree with this if we were to ask him. Ethan Hawke, please contact the Schnozcast. He's not a Tom Hanks or Denzel Washington or Brad Pitt or DiCaprio, but he's a very, very good actor who's worked steadily ever since Good Will Hunting?
Oh, for a long time now.
Yeah, and he's
been a ton of shit too,
and a ton of different shit, like art house films to the Black Phone series of movies.
Never even heard of that.
Yeah, I mean, horror fans love the Black Phone.
Okay.
Anyway, The Lowdown, check it out. Tanis from Letterkenny plays his wife in the show.
Very cool. So it's obviously propelled her to some bigger stardom too.
That's a huge role for someone who came out of Letterkenny.
Yeah. So
I can't think of another actor or actress on Letterkenny that has had a bigger role following Letterkenny that was not on like Canadian television, like a Shoresy or something like that.
Right.
Like this is a official Hollywood FX drama series.
And it's a U.S. show too, which
yes,
again,
huge.
Makes sense. If it were to be a Canadian-based show, but
right,
to be able to make your way over from Canadian-based TV to U.S. TV is a pretty big leap.
Yeah, like if you had heard that Squirrely Dan from Letterkenny was in like the next DiCaprio movie, wouldn't you be like, "Holy shit, that's amazing,
dude"? That'd be awesome.
Yeah, so it's a huge accomplishment for her, and I don't know if I've seen her in anything else since Letterkenny, but I'm sure she's probably done a few things. But anyway, back to who's the greatest sports movie actor of all time?
So, again, I might have to change my answer again. Damn it. Well, right. Let me throw these names at you real quick and see.
You can give me like a top 3. I don't care. That's fine. You don't have to limit it to one. There's a ton of them that I could think of.
Well, if I were to give you the name, that one kind of gives it away. No. Okay, so Jack Carlson, Steve Carlson, and Jeff Carlson.
Yeah, Slapshot.
The Hanson brothers.
Absolutely.
I think that if, again, it's a trio. I know it's not a single actor.
That's fine.
But to me, that as far as sports movies go,
you think that trio is the greatest sports? That combination is the greatest sports movie actor of all time.
I mean, to me,
okay.
I'm not going to. I know they didn't
qualify it that way.
They didn't win any Oscars or anything, but
no, that's true. And they also never did anything after that or before that.
Fair enough.
That's fine. But okay, to you, got it.
That's my opinion.
Okay.
If I had to pick a single actor, okay, you go first. Let me.
If you're asking me, it's Costner, 100%.
In Field of Dreams.
Field of Dreams, Bull Durham, Tin Cup. I mean that's a holy trinity to me for like extremely rewatchable movies where you totally believed that he whether it's baseball or golf, knows what he's doing, is convincing, playing those sports. And that's part of the problem with a lot of sports movie actors is that some actors don't look like the sport comes natural to them. Like, oh, you can tell this isn't a sport you played when you were a kid. This is something that you had to learn just for this movie, right? But yeah, in my book, Costner's the GOAT.
I mean,
there's For the Love of the Game, which is a lesser known movie, but another baseball movie where he played a Detroit Tigers pitcher.
Oh, what was that? Danielle and I just watched that not too long ago.
That movie? For the Love of the Game?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it was on.
I think it's the worst of the four that I named.
Well, probably, but
yeah.
Neither of I saw it once years and years and years ago, and she's never seen it.
Yeah.
So, and especially the fact that it's based on, well, not based on, but the Detroit Tigers are the team in it. She got immediately hooked on it.
Yeah.
So we ended up watching that one day, yeah.
Draft Day. He was in Draft Day. Even though he wasn't an athlete there, he owned a football team, as I recall. So he's going through, obviously Draft Day and trying to figure out the strategy for filling in the gaps in his team and also dealing with issues in his personal life with his wife who might have been whoring around.
Uh-oh.
So
that dirty
drama. But yeah, he's never shied away from a sports flick. I feel like he thinks it's his bread and butter. What was the other one? Molly's Game. Molly's Game, was it a sports movie? It's hard to argue, but the lead character was a professional skier, and he played her dad, teaching her how to be a professional athlete.
That's a little on the fringe, but I guess I'll give it to you.
Yes. So yeah, in my opinion, like it's really tough. There's a lot of also rants, a lot of actors who I would put up, in that same category as being also equal, pretty good, but I don't know that any of them tops Costner.
I mean, I think I know one.
Go ahead.
Well, maybe two.
Okay.
My first answer is O.J. Simpson.
Oh.
I'm kidding. That's a joke.
No. It's not. I mean, yeah. I mean, except for all the murdering. Yeah, I could see.
Yeah, a little murder never hurt anyone.
I guess that's so. But it's an interesting twist that you've put on it. Like the greatest sports movie actor of all time, as someone who was actually an athlete and not an actor, to be in a movie, which may or may not have had anything to do with sports, but the fact that he was a professional athlete.
He was in some sports movies.
Help me out. All I can think when I think of O.J. Simpson on the silver screen, all I can think of is a Naked Gun, and not the new one with Neeson and.
No, I just watched that the other day. Have you seen it yet?
I did.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty good. It was better than I thought it would be. I'll put it that way.
Oh, maybe he wasn't in a sports movie. They have him listed as one of the best best actor in sports movies, which is weird. But Ronda Rousey is another.
Has she? Well, she's been in movies. like Expendables, right? I can't remember which Expendables it was in. Was it 8 or 9? One of the two. She was in
8 or 9. I think there's only.
There's been a lot of it. There's been a lot of Expendables
I think there's
movies.
4 of them.
4? 5?
Maybe 5.
Okay.
I know there's definitely 4.
All right.
Yeah. Again, I guess she kind of falls into the same thing as O.J. Simpson.
I feel like I really should have put some guardrails around this question. I was trying to be like very broad, like, oh, you don't need to limit anything, but I think we probably need to say it has to be a sports movie. So Expendables is not.
No, I know that's what you were going for.
Yeah.
Like I said, I pulled up a list.
You threw some curveballs, and I'm like, oh, okay, good point. I think we have to stay within the focus of the question.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Denzel.
What sports movies was he in?
Remember the Titans? He was the coach.
Oh yeah.
Was he in? Was Denzel in He Got Game?
I can tell you in 1 second here.
Or it was. I feel like it was a Spike Lee movie, but I don't know that it was necessarily focused on sports. And it was not Malcolm X.
Denzel was in He Got Game.
Yes. So that's 2 sports movies. But yeah, I wouldn't consider him, higher than Costner. We could always talk about Adam Sandler and the Happy Gilmore movies. There's now been 2 of them.
That is true, which I'm a huge fan of both.
Yeah, and I guess if you're going by like box office or like return on investment for what it cost him to make it, like he might be the best.
Oh, as far as I mean, if we're going to talk finances, then he definitely, I think, is killed.
I don't know what the budget was for Happy Gilmore, but I'm sure they have made their money back 20 times over. Burt Reynolds.
He's actually top of this list.
Who did?
Burt Reynolds.
Oh, list you're looking up?
Yeah.
Yeah, and he was an athlete. He was a college athlete. I don't know. I don't think he was a pro athlete, but he was a quarterback in college, I thought. But yeah, The Longest Yard. Oh, that's another Sandler movie. The Longest Yard.
That is true.
He played the Burt Reynolds role. So Sandler, so Reynolds in Longest Yard. Can you count the Cannonball Run as a sport?
I'm sure some people would.
He was fantastic at Cannonball Run. And number 2. I mean, it's not a sports movie, but Deliverance, he'd have to shoot a bow and arrow.
Oh.
Which he was pretty convincing at. I totally believe that he knew how to shoot a bow and arrow. How about Paul Newman?
I mean, he was in Slapshot.
He was in Slapshot. He and Cruise were in Color of Money, which is a pool movie. You could argue, okay, there's no chance for injury in a pool movie. You're not sweating in a pool movie, but you could get your ass kicked playing pool.
Many of shady bars, yes, you definitely could.
But some people might say it's a hobby, not a sport.
I mean, it's on ESPN.
You're onto something there. I think that qualifies, right?
I'd say if they play it on ESPN or air it on ESPN, it's considered some sort of sport.
I'm going to throw this out there because I'm not sure that you knew this. I'm not sure actually how many other people knew this. But is it tied? Sorry. I have not been watching this Buffalo.
Yeah, we got sucked into the podcast, which we should be.
Are we still? Yeah, let's pause. Put a pause on the podcast for a second and figure out where this hockey game's at.
It looks like Buffalo may have scored, but it doesn't. There might be a questionable goal.
All right. Well, they must be going into OT.
Yeah, they're in OT right now. Yeah, they're starting OT.
Okay.
Oh, dude, we can't lose to Buffalo. They're
No,
5-8-4. Come on, guys.
All right. So, ESPN also broadcasts events around what do they call them? Esports?
Oh, yeah, that is true. Guys that
It was
sit in front of
basically
their
video
computers
games.
Yeah.
They also, I believe this to be true, and internet, correct me if I'm wrong, I believe they also host the World Excel Championships, where instead of like esports gamers playing video games and shoot 'em ups, these guys are given like incredibly complex tasks to do in Microsoft Excel, and they're racing against the clock and against each other to win. I could be wrong about the ESPN part, but I know that exists.
So it is a true thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's Microsoft Excel World Championship 2024 Finals.
Yeah. Broadcast on.
You could live stream it from ESPN News and watch on ESPN.
Fuck you, Buffalo. God damn it.
Are you serious?
Yeah. What did that take? 30 seconds? And here's the goal. Oh, fought him off the fuck. Single-handedly? Oh, okay, he put it back to the okay.
Son of a
That
bitch.
sucks. All right.
And
come on, Wings. Yeah.
Here's you came in at the very right time to bring this up.
Did I?
Guess when it first aired on ESPN?
This year?
This year.
Yeah.
Go further.
November? Today's the 15th.
Today's the 15th.
The 12th?
Close, a little over.
The 10th.
The 8th.
Seriously.
November 8th.
Are you shitting me?
Yeah.
I don't remember how long ago I heard this, so I think I knew that it existed like a year ago. But I literally pulled the ESPN thing out of my ass. But I'm so glad that I'm correct.
Yeah. First streamed on Saturday, November 8th.
By 7 days.
2025.
So technically, if any of those Excel guys happen to get a bit part in a sports movie, then they would qualify for this answer to the question that I had.
I can, you know what, Bob? I could see at least 95% of them being insanely qualified actors. First of all, the looks on most of those guys are probably just stunning.
Just
like Adonises.
It's a pepperoni pizza puzzled face.
The straight jawlines on these chiseled men,
yeah,
is probably out of this world.
I've taught classes in Excel, which looking at me like, okay, that makes sense. So I've actually watched a little bit of it just to see like, what is this all about? What are they doing? And it made my brain hurt in a way that I needed to turn it off. Like I feel like I owe a lot to the guys at Microsoft for making Excel in the first place, because I feel like
it's a great program.
I feel like it provided me like it contributed to my career path and my knowledge of that program, whether I was teaching it or whether I was using it. But the tasks that these guys had to go through, I was like, now I feel like I'm at work and someone's telling me what to do.
It's a bit too much.
Yeah, this is an assignment that I somehow have to complete. And so it was just too close to the bone for like my job.
Makes sense.
And like, I'm done. So I think I made it like 5-10 minutes and that was it. I couldn't watch anymore. But I'm like, I know now that in the world this exists and that there are people who are working really hard to get into the World Excel
Championship.
Yeah. Take that for what you will, whether you feel like that's a sign of, the impending apocalypse or it restores your faith in humanity.
And sports all over the globe.
It's technically now broadcast on a sports network, which used to just be back in the day, or what was before ESPN? I feel like we've talked about this before. Was it Past Sports?
That I don't.
Back in the 90s.
I thought Passports might have been just a Detroit thing, but no, Pass Sports was basically all over.
Yeah.
Yeah, they, which I'm not going to lie, I wish we could go back to stuff like, because then you just knew, like, oh, you want to watch the Pistons, you want to watch the Red Wings.
Yeah.
You turned on Pass Sports. You didn't have to sign up for FanDuel and have all this and that. Like,
those days were simple. You just paid
your cable bill.
Yeah, like
and
it was like Cabletronics.
You had access to
Michigan
to everything.
Yeah, everything that they offered. Every house that paid their cable bill got the exact same channels you got.
Or if you were in a household that had black boxes, then yes, you got cable for free. Mm-hmm. I never met any of those people that had those. Not one in every single room, that's for sure. I'll still never forget that, dude. Anytime my dad saw the cable company on the street, he was running around the house just disconnecting everything he possibly could.
Because he felt like they could sense that.
I feel like, yeah, he felt there was like a way that once they like hooked into the neighborhood's cable network, like,
yeah,
they're going to be like, oh, 233, I won't give the rest. But actually, you know what? Now I will. 23315 Lawrence, Dearborn, Michigan. Go check the house out.
Statute of limitations is probably over, right?
Yeah. You know what? Feel free to go up and ring the doorbell.
Repeatedly.
Yeah,
in the middle of the night.
Knock on the
like
door.
3 a.m., 4 a.m. kind of a time frame.
Send packages all you want there.
Yeah.
I'd be more than happy to accept them. So.
Ooh.
Sorry.
But
he felt like there was going to be a way that the cable company was going to be like, oh, this motherfucker. Free cable in every room of the house?
Right.
So, yeah, he would panically run around and disconnect everything.
Have you been watching? My Instagram feed has been like deluged by these videos of you're handling it. You're almost building up a tolerance to it.
That one, it wasn't that.
How do you know when it's done? How do you know it's time to buy another vial?
The smell goes away?
Is that true?
That was
I guess when that stops happening,
yeah,
then you know it's time for another one.
They also say you can mix a little water in it and shake it up, and that kind of like reactivates it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a gift that keeps on giving.
Yeah. Ooh.
Anyway, my Instagram feed has been deluged by these videos of what they're like compilation videos from people filming from their Ring camera on their front porch of people running up and grabbing the packages and then running out to the car.
And they blow up with pink powder?
Yeah, blue powder, pink powder, whatever it is. But are you seeing the same shit?
On TikTok, I see a lot of that.
Okay. But like it's all over the place. Like it's like every fourth or fifth video that you come across.
But you know what though? The only thing that kind of throws me is like now there's literally so many of them, and AI has become so good at making TikTok videos and Instagram reels.
They can't all be real.
That there's no way that there's that. And who has that amount of time to make a fake package that and again too, like this is something that's as many of those videos that I've seen that's never explained is like, oh, is there a person, like do you have to remotely detonate it? Does it detonate on its own when it gets so far from the house? Like what's the technology behind that box going off? Like,
because it feels like it's routinely, like 9 times out of 10, exploding like just before
they get in the car.
Before they get in the car.
Yeah,
I've seen one where it exploded while the guy got right after he got in the car.
Okay,
but most of the time it's like they
right
make
before.
it back to the car, and that's when it's like kablooey.
And that's what kind of leads me to believe like how many of these are actually true. That because they're all kind of the same.
Believe me, I want them to be true.
Oh no,
and I feel like that's why they're popular.
So, like, because I have seen there is a guy on YouTube that he's some sort of engineer, and he was able to create glitter bombs inside of boxes.
I've seen that.
Yeah, and he had like an iPhone or something taken off of his porch, and he was like, oh well, so I'm going to order another one, and basically this time replace the iPhone with this crazy glitter bomb that he put inside.
Right.
And he took the time to explain how he made the device.
Right.
That was going in the box and how it was going to detonate.
This is 100% real. There's no way this didn't happen.
Yeah, and dude, again, it was a half-hour YouTube video. It wasn't just a quick clip of, oh, this is what happened. Like I said, he did the breakdown of actually opening the iPhone and taking the iPhone out, and then showing how he put the machine or the bomb together, the glitter bomb.
Right.
And so, like, yeah, that leads me to like, oh, this is very real. It's the same guy in the entire video. And it wasn't like, it wasn't like he was getting 5 or 6 people, throughout the week with glitter bombs.
Yeah,
it was just one guy.
Right.
So yeah, that's was very believable to me. But like I said, some of the TikTok ones and the ones on Instagram, I'm like, oh, I don't know.
But this is the problem with AI, and I feel like we're kind of bouncing around all over the place tonight, which is fine. But now I'm on AI. I feel like this is what people who were AI skeptics warned us about. The fact that I can watch a video on Instagram and I don't know if it's real or not, it's not a good feeling.
Right.
Whether it's a video that I like or don't like, it doesn't really matter. I want to know that what I'm watching is real. Because if they can make an AI video that looks like someone running up and grabbing a package off their porch and then it exploding at their car, that seems to me to be, as far as AI is concerned, a lot harder to do than a video of somebody just talking like a talking head in the camera like I am right now.
Well, that's basically how
a
lot of it started.
AI.
But sure.
Maybe you're real, but I'm not.
That would be weird and creepy.
It would be. Hey, can you pass me a virtual shot?
You have
I got the boost. Never mind. See,
that's how we know you're not AI.
Yeah, that's how you know.
So hey, to circle back a little bit here, we were talking about Happy Gilmore.
Greatest sports movie actors, yeah.
And so I just happened to look this up. Can you give me a guess on what you think the budget was for the original Happy Gilmore?
Let me think just for a second about what's in that movie and what they did. Because you got to count the name actors who were in there, like Bob Barker.
Yeah, but again, it wasn't like he wasn't in the entire movie.
No.
So not. Yeah, they probably he got paid obviously, but I'm not going to say a generous amount.
And what year was Happy Gilmore?
96.
Was it really?
Yeah.
Holy shit, I would have guessed earlier than that. 96. I'm going to say that they spent $130 million on Happy Gilmore.
In 96?
Yeah.
I will tell you, you are way off.
Am I way off?
Way off.
I'm way low. Am I way low?
No, you're way high.
Oh, am I really?
Yeah.
Okay. So it probably wasn't even half that then.
No. One more guess.
30 million.
Still insanely high.
Are you shitting me?
It's quoted between 10 and 12 million.
That they made the movie for that?
Yeah. Which, with adjusted inflation for today, would be 24.7 million.
Okay. And they grossed.
Which I tried looking up. They're really
gotta be available.
It says there's really no number that they have. In my quick research, right. I wasn't able to find anything. Now, if you were to guess the budget knowing the budget for Happy Gilmore in 1996, Happy Gilmore 2 in 2025, what do you think the budget was on that?
Oh, okay. So this is telling me Happy Gilmore in 1996 had a worldwide box office gross of $41 million, $41.4 million.
Okay, so they cleared their goal big time.
Oh, of course. Yeah. And that back then, that's what you want. If you've tripled your budget, but that was back when, things are so different nowadays where for Happy Gilmore 2, I guarantee, they got all kind of big names, like sports stars, Travis Kelce, Bad Bunny, to be in Happy Gilmore 2. And then because it's 2025, now every time a movie is made, all of the stars have to go on a press junket around the world and promote and market their movie. And sometimes the marketing budget and promotion can be just as much as it costs to make the movie.
So if you had to guess.
So if it was 10 to 12 in 1996, I would say maybe I'm now closer to my original guess, which was $130 million.
So now you're under.
I'm under?
Now you're under.
By a lot?
Not a well,
150, 155.
There you go, 152.
Okay.
And that,
yeah.
And so that was also 1.2 million for lodging and 6.4 million just for background actors.
Yeah. I mean, do you know how, I don't think American people will understand really how big of a star Bad Bunny is across the world, especially in Spanish-speaking countries. He's bigger than Taylor Swift, you might argue. Like Taylor Swift is big around the world, but in America, she's like no one's her equal. But I would say Bad Bunny in his native country and Spanish-speaking countries, Latin America, is just as big, if not bigger.
So let's see here.
We do have a shot. And hey, by the way, if you're a listener watching, please join us. It's the weekend, unless you're listening to us in the future, in which hopefully it's the weekend then.
Hit the button.
What button do you want me to hit, dude? Stop doing that.
No, we do have a button for
what?
If we're going back in time or to the future.
Oh, fuck, sorry.
I wasn't just trying to be Todd.
Yeah, but that was my first reaction. Like Todd's always like, hit the button. I'm like, okay. He'll say that whenever like somebody says the word toilet paper.
Hit the button. Okay, yeah. So no, you're.
So join us.
Oh yes, cheers.
Cheers, everybody.
Ooh. Here we go. I think I got that one a little too close to my nose. Oh, shit.
Dude, I'm still trying to process the shot I just took. And now I might have the hiccups.
Uh-oh. The old hiccup-ups.
Hold on. I'll get you out.
Exercise that demon.
All good.
So, yeah, you're not... No, Bad Bunny's nowhere near Taylor Swift, buddy.
I'm saying in, like, popularity. Yeah. I'm not comparing, like, gross earnings.
Okay. Because, yeah, Bad Bunny's worth $50 million.
Yeah, no. I'm saying culturally, significantly, popularity.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
But just to give you the other half of that,
yeah, sure.
Taylor Swift's $2.1 billion.
No, yeah. Is anybody close to Taylor Swift at this point? I mean, who? At one point, Madonna was the Taylor Swift of her time.
Oh yeah,
right. And Cher was huge at the time, and of course, I mean, who else you want to name? U2, the Rolling Stones. Who else? I mean, the Grateful Dead, maybe. Although they didn't have any like album sales, they were just all from like live show, like ticketing and such, and merchandise. But yeah, she's done something that's like we've never seen anybody like Taylor Swift ever. I mean, the Beatles, yes, right?
Well, yeah.
I don't even know for adjusted dollars if the Beatles' earnings
would beat Taylor Swift.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Probably not.
But I do remember hearing about, this was before my time. I know you'll be surprised to learn that, Cory. But I do remember hearing about, in the 60s, Beatlemania. I think Chrissy's mom, I think Nancy was, I don't think she ever went to go see the Beatles, but she definitely lived through it. She was more of an Elvis person. And again, there's another one, Elvis Presley. Total earnings, who was not just a musician, like a world-class, star musician, but also an actor in a few movies, a bunch of shitty ones, but also an actor. And yeah, he's got to be up there too in the top earners of in pop music. We're all over the place tonight, Cory.
Yes, we are.
You're taking your smelling salts. I got ice running through my veins. This is a great episode.
So, all right, looking at this list, as far as singers,
yeah,
or musicians, Michael Jackson is the only one.
Michael Jackson.
That
I was naming like the Grateful Dead.
Jay-Z's close too.
Oh, is he really?
Jay-Z might be worth a little bit more than Taylor Swift.
Not Beyonce?
No, just Jay-Z. But then like you have people like Oprah Winfrey.
Oh, so we're talking like business too. Like Jay-Z owns
the list I looked at. So like as far that's why I said as far as musicians,
right.
Taylor Swift, Michael Jordan's
Jackson.
Michael Jackson's basically the only one that tops her.
That tops her. Yeah.
And like I said, Jay-Z, they are kind of neck and neck.
Is she close to MJ? Like, is she gonna like in the next couple of years maybe surpass him?
Ooh, I mean he's 3.2 billion,
and she's what 2.1?
2.1.
But I mean the Eras tour. I mean I don't even know how much the Eras tour took in, but that was what did she do that over the span of like 1 year?
Yeah, it was basically one, if not a little longer.
And then the follow-on like Eras tour movie that she did or documentary that she did, all of follow-on. Like all the Swifties are going to watch anything she puts out. I'm not going to call it a cult, but I will. Because there's a chance Danielle might listen to this. But I'll say that she has very devoted followers who will. They're the bands I love. I'll watch anything they do, so there's no difference.
Yeah, the Eras tour made a record-breaking $2.8 billion.
Yeah, so how much of that she kept, we don't really know, but I imagine if she's at 2.1 now, like maybe she was only at like 1.5 before. So is it, she just put out this other album. We're not a Taylor Swift, just so you know, we're not a Taylor Swift podcast.
We're not?
Maybe we are. Maybe we call this the Swiftcast. And
I was trying to figure out how to mix Schnozcast and Swift together.
Schnoz doesn't mix with anything. As we've learned.
Get that.
Yeah. It's impossible to name our followers. It's impossible to really translate it into good artwork. And you can't be combined with any other normal words.
Which I find very funny, too, when we tell people, they're like, oh, what's the name of your podcast? I'm like, the Schnozcast. They're like, the what?
Yeah.
I'm like, you've never heard schnoz, like your nose?
You have to be, I think, 45 or older.
To know the word schnoz?
Yeah.
I guess that. Well,
it's an older term, which we are helping to keep alive, Cory.
Yeah, you are.
You're on the Schnozcast as well.
Oh, I'm just saying age-wise. I'm reaching out to our younger.
If I dropped off the podcast and you were like, no, goddammit, it's a brand, I'm keeping it up, then it's all on you.
Fair
so
enough.
The fact that I am the second oldest member of this podcast is irrelevant and immaterial.
And there's no one to fight back on that today.
No, there isn't. Todd is by far the oldest. His phony driver's license would prove it if he was here. Anyway, keep going.
And then she comes, and I'm assuming there's going to be another tour coming up.
Yeah.
Which,
I mean, she's taking time off because she just got engaged.
True.
I'm sure there's going to be you think there's going to be a...
Dude,
listen to us fucking pontificate about Taylor Swift. Cory, do you think there's going to be a tour before the wedding?
This might actually be Danielle's favorite episode that we've ever done.
She doesn't listen to this podcast. Should we call this the Taylor Swift episode? Didn't we just do a Travis Kelce episode?
We did, but we didn't do a Taylor Swift. She was in the artwork, but it wasn't revolved around Taylor Swift.
Yeah, well,
I feel like we've talked about Taylor Swift long enough now.
Yeah, this is our call to make. I mean, we don't answer to anybody. And that's a problem. Please sponsor us so we can answer to you. Something. Yeah, we can't make these decisions by ourselves.
I mean,
if I could just directly address the camera here for a second. Please sponsor us.
Wait, hang on.
These decisions. Oh, you can put me front and center? Okay.
There you go.
Please sponsor us. These sorts of pivotal decisions cannot be left to the likes of us. Clearly, I mean, if you've listened at all, and we know you haven't, you'd know this is beyond our capability. So sponsor us, and you get to call the shots. And all we ask is a scant 65%. Go ahead, Cory. Hold on.
That's I think we might have to
meager 65% of earnings.
I think we might have to lower our percentage a little bit if we want.
But I'd love if someone was willing to have that conversation and they're like, listen, I was all in until I heard 65%. Is that negotiable? Like,
yes.
Can you imagine being a part of that conversation? Yes. Close the door.
Will you guys take 15%? Yes. Yes, we will.
Will you take 0.15%?
Let me talk to my constituents. Yes, we will.
Yes, we will. We're whores. We're so easily purchased.
Well, you just want us to be your dancing bears? We can do that for nothing, as long as we're sponsored.
Pennies on the dollar.
As long as we're sponsored.
Anyway, Taylor Swift.
Yes. So which
are we calling this the T Swift episode?
I think we got to use the full name, buddy. If you want my honest opinion, I think the amount of clicks that
I
we
want
get on
nothing less than your honest opinion.
A Taylor Swift eccentric episode.
Well, if you ever thought to yourself, no, those guys in the Shazcast, I've watched them for 350 episodes, and they would never sell out for anybody. You've just learned that's not true. Yeah?
It's so good.
You gotta get you didn't get a good whiff.
No, I just needed a little pick me up.
I didn't hear the normal.
Just a little bumpy. Little tootski.
Thank you. This is exactly what it's like. It's like I was doing a podcast with a cocaine addict. And they're like, I need to do a bump on the show. Do you want us to move the camera? No, I don't care. I just have to get it done. Just get me tight frame.
Tootski? Yes, please.
The next one you do, assuming there's gonna be another one before we end this show, will you put yourself like center front camera?
I can try to remember.
Single shot. Okay, I'll remind you.
But yeah, keeping on the topic of Taylor Swift.
Are you reflexively reaching for it again?
I need to put this away.
Yeah, you do. I mean, this is how addicts start. This is we might need to do an intervention soon. A smelling salts intervention.
I'm not going to. So I've already thought, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to have to buy one just to keep over here.
Yeah.
Just to have for the show. And then I can have one. I'm going to need to buy another one.
To have it to my house.
At
Don't
house.
even tell me it's coming.
I'm going to need one at the house. And then I'm going to need
one in the car.
At work, too.
One at work, one in the car, one in the garage.
Oh, the garage is a good one, yeah.
All from North Korea.
Hey, it works, man.
I'm
upset that you won't try it.
You don't have to be upset. It's fine. I mean, you and the rest of the internet are getting all of the benefits of you doing it. Maybe this is the Taylor Swift podcast sponsored by North Korean smelling salts.
The Taylor Swift smelling salt podcast?
Naming the episode has never been easier than tonight.
There's so much.
Never been easier.
But yeah, so back to what I've been trying to get to.
Oh yeah. Your point.
I feel as if, I don't know. Danielle would probably disagree with me on this because she is a huge Taylor Swift fan and thinks everything of Taylor Swift. And I don't know if she would necessarily do it, but to make basically like a documentary and movie out of the wedding process and the wedding itself.
Whose wedding?
Taylor Swift.
Oh.
Do you know what that...
And you're suggesting that someone do that she arranges for that to be done.
I mean, it'd make her and Travis a shit ton of money, which...
Well, this is where you need a good manager to tell you, like, okay, there's taking advantage of the moment, but there's also oversaturation.
Right, and that's where I'm kind of like, I don't know. I don't see her necessarily being the person that is like, oh yeah, let's make my wedding a huge, like, it's already going to be a huge thing, obviously, but like, let's make money off it. I feel like she's more the type of person like, no, like, it's my wedding, it's my special day, like I want to enjoy it and it be my wedding. But like I said, the amount of money that could be made off that of making it into a movie or documentary would be through the roof.
Oh, of course.
Through the roof.
But I think that's her strength as a performer. Again, like every time we like dig a little bit deeper, I'm like, what are we doing here? It's all Taylor Swift. But that's okay. Her strength as a performer is knowing her audience. And I think that no one has known, maybe since Madonna has known their audience better than Taylor Swift. And I think that she knows that they could smell that it was a cash grab, versus she didn't film her the proposal, right?
True.
But she did have a photographer, or maybe he did. I'm not sure how that actually went down.
I'm pretty sure it was probably Taylor that had the photographer.
Well, no. Apparently, she was surprised. According to the story that I read, which means that it was Travis who. I can't believe we're.
You're getting real into this.
Well, because it's popular culture, right?
I think this
it's captivating the world.
Could get us some views.
Well, but yeah, I think that it was likely him that set the whole. Like, if you just look at the picture, and I can't remember whose. I think it was Travis's podcast that I saw the clip from, where she was on it and they were talking about the proposal. That he set the whole thing up, and she didn't know that. I mean, it's that any good proposal is the potential bride, the future bride, doesn't know what's happening. It's all a surprise. That's what you want, right? If you think your man's going to propose at some point, you hope he does it with some style and some panache and a little bit of mystery, and such things a good marriage are based on. So he would have had to have the photographer there and ready to go to capture the picture. But they didn't do a video. They didn't do a documentary about it. They just like one frame of a picture. And I feel like, as I recall, the caption was, your gym teacher and your English teacher.
No, your English teacher and your gym teacher are getting married.
Yeah, which is fucking adorable, to the point where even I, who am not a Swiftie, although I respect and I like some of her music,
teared up a little bit.
I'm like, Jesus Christ, that's good. It's like, well played.
Which I will say, though, looking at the engagement photo, I mean, in this jungle they're in.
That he constructed? Or, sorry, had someone construct?
No, like, clearly, she knew, like, there's no way walking into this that she didn't know something was up.
That's where
there's also
Swifties would eat up that behind the scenes footage of her like walking there going like, what?
And then on top of that, if the photographer just put a little camo on, there could be a photographer hiding in there, no problem, and not be seen.
You don't think he had camo on?
I mean, I would hope so.
Yeah, I mean,
with a little floral camo.
But again, they're both like, Travis is not a pop star, but he's in the public eye, and so they both have an understanding and appreciation of paparazzi and the golden hour that they talk about in movies, where like the money shot, right, if you will. Like but
I feel like Taylor Swift's a little more in touch with that than Travis.
Yeah,
Kelce
for sure.
is.
He's a neophyte, but he's learning at the feet of the master, and they've been together now for how long? 2 years?
Yeah, maybe 2.
Yeah, he's learning at the feet of the master. I mean,
Danielle.
Jesus Christ. I wonder what she's going to say when you tell her, like, we talked mostly about Taylor Swift tonight.
Oh, I'm going to let you tell her.
Are you?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not afraid.
And so to continue on with the Taylor Swift
sure
lure, we were at, as I told you before we started the show, her good friend Taylor, not Taylor Swift, but her friend Taylor, has a daughter that just turned 1. So we were at her first birthday party today.
Right.
And it was in downtown Mount Clemens. And I mean, I've driven through downtown Mount Clemens before, plenty of times. But we've never really stopped anywhere.
You're like, just keep driving.
Yeah, right through.
Don't slow down. Don't stop at the lights.
Speed up.
Absolutely.
The actual downtown area is very nice, and there's.
We're totally bullshitting. Mount Clemens, we love you. Please sponsor us.
The city of sponsored by the city of Mount Clemens. People are like, what the hell? You're sponsored by a city?
We will say so many good things about Mount Clemens.
We'll rename the show the Mount Clemens Podcast.
Absolutely.
Live from Dearborn.
Yep. The Schnoz Clemens Podcast.
Schnoz Clemens. Maybe that's what we call our listeners. The Schnoz Clemens. So we were down there today, and we were at a Masonic lodge. That
was the dumbest thing I've ever heard you say.
That was the dumbest thing?
Yeah. And I love it so much. Keep going.
So we were down there at the Masonic Lodge for Berkeley's first birthday. And at one point I had to go back to the car to grab something. And I actually, like, as I was walking back.
I was dodging gunfire.
Well, there goes that sponsorship. Just like all the other ones.
All jokes. Mount Clemens, sponsor us and the jokes will stop.
We're going to blackmail the city of Mount Clemens now. Find an email address to the mayor of Mount Clemens to send this clip to.
Yep. Want the abuse to stop? Send a blank check to Schnozcast.
How many magazines do you have? Because we're going to have to cut out letters to send a ransom note to the mayor.
No one
of Mount
has
Clemens.
magazines.
I know.
Actually, that's not true. I got a bunch over there.
I mean, I'm sure we could use some of your books that you've
cut them out of the classics.
Never touched.
Hey, if it's all right with you, I'm going to take this out of your signed copy of Ulysses by James Joyce and get a couple of big capital letter A's.
No one will miss a bunch of A's out of the book.
That is the least appreciated letter in that entire book.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So I was walking back to the car, and there was a bunch of these like little small shops that were really cool. So I stopped in one called The Nest, and they had a little basket of stickers up front. And as you know, Bob, I have an awesome sticker wall in my garage that I've built over the years.
Yeah, it's formidable.
So I'm like, let me take a look and see if they have anything like good downtown Mount Clemens ones or Mount Clemens, the city where you get shot.
Meet the quality that you're looking for your sticker
for my garage. Yeah,
yeah. We don't just do any stickers up here.
No, of course. Come on, buddy.
Yeah.
So I was looking through these stickers and I immediately recognized several of them, and I'm like, there are a shit ton of Taylor Swift stickers in this basket. And I'm like, well, Danielle would be remiss if I didn't grab some of these stickers for her. So I kept on finding
Niagara
sticker after sticker. I'm finally I had a handful of stickers. I'm like, I can't buy all.
It's going to cost me $94.
I can't buy all these. Let me put some back.
Yeah,
so
I don't love her that much.
I got like
2 stickers.
I think I got her 5 stickers.
Oh, okay.
And then I also stumbled upon so as any basic white girl is, she's addicted to Stanley Cups. And
I wasn't sure where you're going with that.
No, there you go.
Yeah.
And she has plenty of them.
Mm-hmm.
And so one of my sisters got her one last Christmas that has Remy and Rue on it. And it's like a picture and you slip it over the straw.
Dogs.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so it's like a little topper for it. Well, of course, what did I find in this basket but a Taylor Swift Stanley straw topper? So I'm like, okay, have to get that.
Yep.
And then right next to that was this basket of pens, and I was kind of like reading what was on the side of them. And I'm like, those are all just Taylor Swift quotes. So I found one that just says Taylor's version on it, and I got that for her as well. And
does she know this?
Yeah, I gave it to her. Yeah, I gave it to her already.
Like you can't tell her to listen to this podcast if you just give it away all your Christmas ideas.
Oh no, this was just for
all right.
And well, then she texted me several times and was like, what are you doing? Why is it taking so long?
None of your fucking business.
So
I'm the man.
It was even better because there was also the place called Lil Daddy's Cheesecake Company.
LIL.
Nice. And some people that were also going to the birthday party that I knew, I happened to come across them at the parking lot. Mm-hmm. And they're like, hey, like, how do we get to this place? I'm like, let's just park your car. I'll walk back with you.
Right.
And as we were walking back, they were also looking at all the shops. And I'm like, oh, there's this place called Little Daddy's Cheesecake Company. Mm-hmm. And the one girl, Kristen, that I know, her daughter was with her. And she immediately turned around and she's like, what? She's like, it's right here. She's like, I've heard about this everywhere. She's like, I need to go there. Yeah. I'm like, well, we should probably go now because it's Saturday. I don't know what time they close at. So we went to Little Daddy's Cheesecake Company. And so Danielle and I, we share locations on our phones.
That's adorable.
And I was taking so long, and I didn't see that she had texted me because I was too busy looking at Taylor Swift stickers. That she had seen my location as being in Little Daddy's Cheesecake Company. She got a little upset with me.
Why?
She's like,
she really wanted cheesecake?
She's like, I told you I wanted to go there. And I'm like, And so she called me. She's like,
"Are you fucking eating cheesecake without me, motherfucker?"
She's like, "Are you seriously there right now?" I'm like,
"Yeah."
And so it was Kristen.
Someone stole my phone.
Kristen, her daughter, and her mom. And her mom actually came up with a brilliant response when Danielle called me because I had all this shit in my hands, and so I put her on speaker, and I'm like, "Hey," I'm almost back. She's like, "Where the hell?" She goes, "Oh, I can't remember what she said, but she was swearing." And I'm like, I'm like, "You're on speaker. Like, I'm in a public place."
Yeah.
She's like, "You better not be at Little Daddy's Cheese." I'm like, well, Kristen's mom was like, "Just tell her you picked up 3 women." I was like, oh. I'm like,
no.
I'm like, good call. So I was like, "Sorry, babe." I'm like, "I just picked up 3 women." And she's like, "I bet you did." I'm like, "No, seriously, I did." I'm like, "You're coming up to the birthday party with us, though. Like, you'll get to meet them." And then once we got upstairs to the birthday party, she's like, "Seriously?" I'm like, "What?" Because she knows Kristen and the people that I was with.
Yeah.
So she's like, "Wow." And then she's like, "So what'd you get from the Cheesecake Company?" I'm like, "I didn't get anything.
None of your goddamn business, woman."
I already ate it on the way back. So I'm like, it was Kristen's daughter that wanted to go. I said, "I didn't get anything yet. They close at 8. We'll have plenty of time to go down there and get something." So luckily I did stop at the Nest prior, though, because they closed at 4, and we left the birthday party at like 4:10.
Right.
And so they were already closed, but the Cheesecake Company was still open. Danielle was able to get a no-bake strawberry cheesecake cup that is sitting in our fridge currently. So I will have to give you...
disgusting.
Oh, no, dude.
A no-bake strawberry?
Cheesecake? Oh, yeah.
Okay, but no bake implies... Like, I'm just picturing a bunch of raw ingredients in a cup.
It's not necessarily raw. Like, everything's whipped together and...
But just not baked?
Yeah, it's not... So they do have, like, normal slices of cheese. Well, I shouldn't even say normal slices of cheesecake. Like, they're fucking insane.
Okay. Insane Cheesecake is actually not a bad title for this episode. I mean, if this whole Taylor Swift thing doesn't work out,
go with the cheesecake.
We could pivot.
But yeah, so I will have to give you an update on once we try that.
I will breathlessly look forward to that update.
Yeah, I said it looks damn good.
And perhaps our listeners will also breathlessly look forward to that update next episode.
I hope so.
All right, well, I'm going to hold you to it. And in the meantime, that's the episode. Thank you very much for listening and watching. We love you. We'll see you next time.
See ya.
Bye, Taylor Swift.